Welcome in, everybody. You're in year 6. Welcome in, everybody. We've got a big challenge ahead of us. I have filled out the recruiting board, and as you can see, we've got another 5-star player on our board. I have given every single person a scholarship, all 33. I am trying to get some 5-stars this year, whether it's 1 or 2, whether it's more than 1, I don't know. But we will try to get at least one 5-star. Because out of 6 years, we have still yet to get a single one. But we have had back-to-back double-digit win seasons. 2 years ago, we went 14-0, which is kind of how we're ranked as high as we are now. And then last year, we went 10-3. Went to a bowl game, finished the season ranked. I believe we were 16th at the highest. That's where we ended the season off. And now we're starting off as the number 25 ranked team in the nation, preseason ranked. It's great. And I've got an even better bit of news right here. Let's take a peek at the Heisman Watch. Look at number 3, Samuel Corker. The guy who's supposed to come in and replace Joe Jackson. He did pretty well last year in his first ever year starting. And now we've got a Heisman contender. I think he can do it. He's got some of the best accuracies you can have. 99 everything accuracy-wise. Let's actually go look at him. He's a 3-star with elite dev. We've also maxed out his dot and mobile resistance abilities. His accuracies maxed out. 99 everything except for deep throw accuracy. But it's been like that for a couple of years. His throw power is up to 97. So he should be able to bomb it deep and just straight up throw dimes. His IQ, it can be maxed out. We'll probably end up working on that. He'll probably end up leaving after this year. I thought he was going to leave after last year, but I guess not. I guess he wants to win Heisman. But Samuel Corker being in the Heisman watch, that's a pretty big deal. And he's still got a ways to go. Like, overall, his accuracy and power, maxed out. Can't do anything more. We can work on everything else, so he's only... Well, we haven't really worked on his speed all too much. He's just been 85 ever since we got him, I'm pretty sure. But last year, he actually played quite well. He only threw 6 picks, almost had 30 touchdowns, and 3,666 yards. He only got sacked 10 times, so we know the offensive line can block pretty freaking well for him. So if this is what he did in his first year starting, imagine what he's going to do this year when he's improved up to a 94. Now, his team isn't nearly as good as it's been in recent years because we are an 82 overall team. And we're going to have a tough schedule as well. 82 overall. We have definitely come down from last year. Last year we were an 87. We lost a bunch of our good players. Kenyon Livings, if you remember him, he was our starting receiver. And he kind of transferred out. Or no, I'm sorry, not transferred out. He went to the draft. We had a ton of people. I think it was like 7 people go to the draft. The highest draft pick we had was a 3rd-round pick. And we just got to basically start back from here. But yeah, we went 10-3 last year. We didn't go up star rating. We're still a 2-star. But for the second straight season, we are starting off ranked in the top 25. And we got to win because most of those guys that we got, they want to see us succeed. Some of them are worried about playing time, conference prestige, whatever. But we're going to have a really tough start to the season. Penn State, Boise State, and the team that literally last year was number 1, they're like 97 overall as well. So we're going to have to play lights out to beat them. Whether this is a win or a loss, we're going to have to fight, fight, fight. Hope our Heisman winning running or quarterback or Heisman contender quarterback can actually play like a Heisman and not how he played against, like, I think it was, I can't remember who it was last year, but he played pretty bad. He threw like 3 picks. And a quick look at this roster. Travis Trahan is in his last ever year on the team. He's 95 overall, the best player on the team in general. He's already got maxed out coverage. We just worked on his abilities a little bit. His awareness came up a lot. And overall, his catching's also 94, so he should easily be able to pick it off. And Samuel Corker, of course, the best quarterback on the team. And then a transfer we brought in, Ronald Fayad. He's really good. He's a really good receiver. Our receiving core got depleted heavily. Of course, we still got Lavone Neese, but the younger guys, we've got a ton, and I mean a ton of young guys. Shakir Booker, that 4-star receiver we ended up getting, we had him on our board the entire season. Finally got him in the offseason recruiting, and he's only a 73 overall, but he is star depth. Now, none of these other guys are really anything except for Greg Anders and Miles Dora, but Miles Dora, he's not really going to get any playing time, so he's probably going to end up transferring out. Most of these receivers, though, are fine with being here. Terrence Biggs, what's he worried about? Conference prestige. Well, maybe if we can get a team to the playoffs, then we can talk about that. But for now, we've got to actually win as many games as we can. We cannot afford to lose any conference games. We just got to ball out. But Fiat and Nice, they're going to be headlining this receiving core that's been depleted heavily. The quarterbacks, of course, Sam Corker, Richardson is backing him up. But we got to hope Daniel get a quarterback this year. We've got to get a quarterback, a tight end, and, well, we ain't got to worry about running back as much because look who we got. Junior Duke Stead. 99 speed, 99 excel. And he's elite dev, so he's going to go up even more. Surely he doesn't leave after just 1 year to the draft. And then we've got Tobias James. 2 4-star transfers who literally just came in and were both really good. Tobias came from Penn State, our rival. He's going to get to play them in week 2. And he'll most likely get to play. And of course, we got George Triggs. The running back we got. Oh, he's wanting massive conference prestige. I don't know about that, George, but at least you're staying. But yeah, George, we got him a couple years ago, and he's not really got to play. But he has been sitting behind everybody, developing ever so quietly, he's been developing a lot in the background. We've got a really good running back group again. We'll probably end up having to rely on them a lot this year, as we have done pretty much almost every year. But he's also got Platinum Shifty and Gold Sidestep. Duke Stead is going to be a great player to use her. His change of direction is 97 as well. I could probably put this man on kick return and we'd get a kick return touchdown probably a lot. Because he is fast. Like I said, at receiver, we already saw that. Tight end, though, we've only got one of them. We've got James Ogle. He's 80 overall. He's a junior. He's not happy with our playing style, but he probably will be. He'll probably be improving that play style deal breaker as the season goes on. He will get to play, and he will get a lot of catches. I can almost guarantee it. And our offensive line, well, we had to get younger. So you see a bunch of these younger guys who are actually higher overall. Center, Nathan Holiday. He's probably got 1 year left. Jamie Song, he's leaving after this year. We got to hope Clancy can go up quite a lot in overall if we don't get a right guard. And then Mike Cochran. The offensive line is going to take a step down this year for sure. But Development is the name of the game, and we'll be able to develop them and also get better talent. I believe we can do good this year, as I thought we would have last year, which we did. Double-digit wins is still really good, but there was just some games we should not have lost at all. And Mohamed Boyko, he has basically been the defensive anchor ever since Jordan Thomas left. He's got 99 power moves, and he looks incredible. Now, he is slow as molasses. He is super freaking slow, but that's okay. He still gets past the other team's linemen relatively easy. D-tackle, probably need to look after getting one of those because we've got two juniors, and they're not all that right now. They are not. And Ricardo Cummings, he's a senior, Sam linebacker. Sam linebacker was one of the things we needed a lot in recruiting, and we did get a lot of, or we put a lot of them on our board. It said we needed 7 of them, and I think we'd be lucky to even get like a couple. Now they are a bunch of 3 stars, so if we play good this year, we can get a lot of them. If not most of them, if not even all of them. Now it's going to be hard to get all of them, but Nathan Matakovich at Wichita, Kansas, 80 overall. We've worked on his coverage a lot as well. That's one thing I want to always be good at on this defense. I want to be good at zone coverage because I run a lot of it, and I mean quite a freaking lot of zone coverage. So our 2 main linebackers, Mike linebackers, Dylan Guy and Nathan, they're both really high zone coverage. And then Will linebacker, you obviously know who it is. Travis Trahan, best player on the team, and he's been like that for quite a while. 95 overall, 99 man, 99 zone. He is the guy that you want to basically mirror everybody else after. Because he has got some great coverage, top notch, the best coverage, man and zone alike. This guy, he's a coverage beast, and he's got 81 speed, 94 awareness. That's one of the things we worked on with him. We wanted him to be able to recognize the plays and just have high awareness. That way he can just pick everything off. Corners, we've obviously worked on our 3 starters, but we have got a lot of depth guys now. We got a lot of them. Now this year we're not going to have just 3 corners. We're going to actually have a ton more guys. Instead of having 3 like last year, we're going to have, 7. We're going to actually have a full team of corners. Free safety, we went after them a ton, mainly because we also need to put some guys at strong safety as well. But Devontae Gray, he's going to come in as our starting safety at 82 overall. Strong safety, Lamont Gaskin. Last year when we played against Florida, actually, what was it, Florida? No, it was UCLA. When we played against UCLA, he got a pick-6, fumble recovery. He was pretty important when it came to that game. Now, we did lose in the very end, but we got to learn from our mistakes and play a little bit smarter. This year is going to be even tougher. I'm trying to improve the schedule every single year. Now that we've been here, we can tie it up. We can tie it up at 3 and basically look to have our momentum continue and take over the series over them. And kicker, it's going to be nice. Show all of our kickers and punters. David Yearby, 80 overall. He's a senior, and so is Chester Schlottman. 96 kick power, and then 92. So we've got some guys who can boot it deep. And I will show the rest of the recruits. Quarterback, you got George G. Gem 5-star quarterback, the best one on the board. And then we're on the board for Maurice, a Cuban. Now he's a pocket passer. And we do like to have a kind of scrambling quarterback, but George is a backfield creator. I do prefer dual threats, but I mean, I'll take anybody that's really good. Because there is no guarantee we'll get Samuel back. And a 5-star running back, Gideon, I'm not even pronouncing his last name. You can go ahead, try to, but Gideon out of New Braunfels, Texas. He's an elusive bruiser. And we did scout him. He's got 93 speed. Looks like a dog. Road dog is great. I think this is the guy we need to get at running back. If we can get him. Now, we've already got our 2 guys that'll probably end up staying another year or 2. So we ain't got to worry too much. I do hope our starting running back will stay another year because 99 speed, 99 excel with platinum shifty. Yeah, that's a fun player right there. But Gideon, he'd be another great player. And he's winning championship contender. So we've got to win ball games. But luckily for us, George, we shouldn't really fall behind on. Now, we'll probably end up falling behind because, well, he's got a bunch of top-tier schools. Well, actually, not too many. Okay, well, that's a lie. But SMU, Michigan State, Colorado, Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Michigan, Stanford, and Georgia. Those are some really good schools, but not all of them are really that great. We will put 50 into them. I want to put 50 into every single 5-star. Oh, I'm not canceling out, you see that? But I will put 50 into every single 5-star. And we've just got to win games. And then at receiver, Alex Pinner. The second best receiver, but he is the best one out of Indianapolis. 6'4", 200, looks like a beast. I already offered him a scholarship. Like I said, I offered every single recruit on here a scholarship just so we can have good initial interest for us. That way they don't just immediately say, nope. But Alex Pinner, he's wanting playing time, which is another good thing for us. Because he'll be getting plenty of it. At receiver especially. Quarterback, we don't know too much about. And Caesar, conference prestige. He's a really good tight end. Tackle. We've got 2 guys that, well, we're already on their board. A bunch of these guys you'll see we're already on their board. And then most of them you will see that we're not. But, yeah, we got a ton of these guys that have interest in us. They're all really good linemen. All really good players. And then we already know our center, Nathan, is, well, he's a junior. He's going to have like 1 more year, but if we can go ahead and get that really good backup center, we'll be set for the future. He's got proximity to home, and we have great proximity to home. We're already 5th on his board. Most of those schools probably, well, Michigan State and Michigan. Okay, well, those are pretty close schools to Saline, Michigan. So those schools might be a better fit for him. But we do have 2 5-star edge rushers, and then this is where the talent drops off tremendously. But a gem is still great. Devin Rawlings is a gem, 3-star. And we got 2 5-stars on the board, obviously. The number 1 player in the nation, the number 1 recruit in the nation, he's already got an interest. He's allowing us to be on his board because of playing time. We will put tremendous playing time into every single one of these guys. Now, if it comes down to it, we'll probably have to take some of them off our board just because there'll be too many points. But hopefully we can start off with like 600-ish points, maybe even more, because we did finish off ranked. Some more 3-stars. Like I said, we put a ton of outside linebackers on our board. And we are significant interest. Oh, yeah. Also put a 5-star on there, Jermaine LeBourne. And Mike linebacker, of course, also a 5-star. Like I said, I put some really talented players on this board. And then you've got the 3-stars, free safeties, and strong safeties. Strong safeties are probably the best DBs we have, talent-wise. Nate Scioli and Curry Pruitt. We don't have a kicker or punter. We'll just let a walk-on come in. I'm fine with having a walk-on come on as a kicker or punter. Perfectly fine with that. I don't actually know if they do walk-ons much anymore in this game. Because usually you'd get a walk-on if you don't have enough players at a certain position. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But that is what our recruits are looking like. Yeah, having our guy Sam McCorker at the number 3 spot in the Heisman, that's promising because we've not had a Heisman contender at all. And we are first. Okay, so nobody's taking us off just yet. Here is the true test. We moved up to first on Maurice. Okay. But I'm gonna, really only 450? We were ranked, okay, well, that freaking sucks. But I will put 50 into every single 5-star we've got. Especially Frank Stoll. Frank would be a big, big addition. Now, we are wasting a ton of hours on these guys. Like I said, we might have to take some of them off our board. Because wasting 50 hours on all of these guys is insane work. Just like that, we're down to 50. Well, I do. Are we okay with getting? Are we okay with getting rid of? We have a better chance of getting championship contender playing time. I'm gonna say for now, without you, I don't want to go QB or yeah. So we'll put 10 into him. It's gonna be a terrible idea to just put 10 into him, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to put 10 into as many guys as I can. But I can almost guarantee we're getting barely any of these guys. You know what? Strong safety, I will not put 50 into you. I'll put 25, and you'll just say no, probably. Coach Prestige, we have pretty good coach Prestige. We have had great couple last years. And for these guys, we can just afford to put like 5 or 10. The guys are like first or second on, I'll put 5. We might even be able to come back and afford to take some of these off. Because the 3-stars are going to have immediate interest in us. Yeah, we might have to take off 50 points for another player. Okay, corner. No, not corner. We're second on his board. He's not really got that long a way to go. We'll put 15 into him, just so we can get 10 more points. Pruitt's going to probably end up locking us out. Because if we can conserve as many points as we can, we'll be fine. Okay, well, I think Marcus could probably afford it. Because I don't know how much I feel confident in, like, some of these lower schools, like Oklahoma, Georgia. I mean, we do need corner. We've got a ton of younger players at that spot. So I think it'd be fine. Maybe. Okay, we've given them a scholarship. That'll probably end up giving them a lot of interest to begin with. Same thing for Ronald. Okay, so maybe just not put points in the corner right now because we're already first on their board. We've offered them all a scholarship. And these guys that we're already first on, just put a little bit of points into them. Devin Rawlings, okay. Devin Rawlings could be a beast Now, there's no guarantee any of these 5 stars actually remain on our board after this week, but we will certainly try. We will freaking try. You know what? I am not putting just 10 points. 5 points in it. I'll put 10. And we will hope. You know what? 3 stars I'm not too worried about getting. I mean, they will be great for whenever we do get them. If we do. But we do need a lineman big time. We have just got to hope that they don't go elsewhere. Alright, let's go into week 2. I'm sorry, week 1. I almost forget there's a week 0. And, oh boy, there is a couple 5 stars that have said no. But we have moved up. So, yeah, I figured Pruitt and Stoll. No, the number 1, of course, Penn State. Of course, Penn State's the team that's leading for Frank. If they get Frank, I am done. I will be upset, but we will still try to beat them. Well, at least that clears up a bunch of points. Only 85, but on George, we got to squeak into it. We're second on Maurice. Maybe put like 40 into him. 40 of that 85. Ooh, we're actually on the board for Gideon. We're moving up for Alex. Tight end has locked us out. We need a tight end, but we'll probably look at the end of the season for a 3-star. I mean, most of these guys will probably just end up saying no if we don't have a good season. Frank Stoll saying no is kind of sucky. I mean, we're a top 25 team, so it's not really like we aren't going to be able to do anything. Doesn't seem like anybody's really put any points into John at all. We are first on a decent amount of these guys. We've moved down to second on Maurice. Okay, we're first on these 2 4-stars. So putting 10 in makes a decent amount of sense. I don't know how much putting like this amount of hours into them really will do. We will try. And Dexter McSorley is so far ahead with Michigan State. Edge rusher, I think Devin is fine. Fine here. Outside linebacker, most of these guys are first. Hawkins, we're close with. Oh, LeBourne. So we're actually on the board for these guys now. Yeah, all the 3-stars already have like significant interest in us. It looks like Victor will probably go to Tulane or New Mexico State. Probably Tulane, to be honest. I think that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully, we can actually get on the board for G. Let's see. It's a pretty big difference between us and FCS East. So let's start off the season 1-0. Let's hope these recruits actually have a ton of interest. We're moving up to 6 on George. Okay, we're up to 22. So keep winning, and we'll move up more and more. We're first on the 4-star quarterback again. Okay, we're making some progress. We moved up to 3rd on Jared. So the 5-star Mike. Okay. Now we've got the toughest test of the season. Penn State. Well, the first test of the season. Penn State's lost the last 2 outings against us. We're 2-3 against them, and we look to tie the series this year. Let's start off the year with our rivalry uniforms. And have them just go all white. Yep. Let's go try to beat Penn State at home. We will be returning the ball first. We have won the last 2 years against Penn State, and we look to make it a 3rd straight. We've had their number. And now, the new look offense. Last time around, we beat Penn State 55-30, and it was just destruction. We were cooking them. And now we've got probably one of the best running backs we will ever have. He's got pretty much the max speed you can have. So once this running back, Dukestead, gets into open field, you're not stopping him. So obviously you already know. We're going to have to pretty much rely heavily on him. And he's doing pretty great so far. 2 carries, 16 yards. Obviously, we want to try to run the clock down. Do not let Penn State get any advantage. But look at that D line of theirs. Pretty freaking talented. Of course, Samuel Corker, a Heisman contender. And he's going to drop it. That's Huntley. Okay. 2nd and 10. That's a pretty big drop to have. Penn State's got a bunch of talented players. And that's a 1st down run. Dukestead is just playing pretty freaking. This defense has a lot of talent on the roster. That's a pick. Didn't see the linebacker there, and he's going to break a tackle. Well, not the way we wanted it to go. Not really getting too many good play calls there, but that's on us. Now it's time for Penn State to come out and actually try to score. Of course, we are not as good as we were last year, not even close. David Stouffer, their quarterback. He's going to scramble out. Okay. That's another thing we've got to watch out for. He can scramble. He's shown it time and time again. Travis right there on the edge. They're just going to toss it to the out. He's nice jump, taking him down by the ankles. Probably try and put a... Let's see. Yep, trying to put a QB spy out there. They're driving pretty quickly. Maybe we'll try some Tampa 2. Press up. And he's going to go down behind the line, behind the 1st down marker. So it's 3rd and 1. So watch the QB sneak potentially. And he's not going to get it. We're going to hold him to 3. Now, whatever you do, do not hit the kicker. That's all we need to worry about right now. And we don't. Let's let them take their 3. Well, Samuel ended up throwing a pick. They were covering us pretty freaking great. But they just can't stop the run. If we can continue to do a great job in the run game, I'll be pretty freaking happy. Consecutive first downs. He's doing freaking nice in the run game. Like, we're getting some good blocks, and he's just finding the open hole. And Huntley's going to make the grab. And there's going to be an injured Panther, Dion Gaskin. I mean, their defense has played quite well so far. They just failed to stop the run, but they've done well in pass coverage. There's too many guys right there pressuring us. We had a massive hole up the middle. Like, there was a ton of people we could have went to. Really? Bounce off his freaking head. And he's not going to hold on. Okay, on fourth down, he cannot hold on to the football. So we will go for it. And we tell Huntley to go down a little bit more. What is Huntley doing? What is his overall? I forgot to pay any attention to him. He's our fourth string. He's a freshman. 82 speed? No, I'm sorry. But Shakir... What's his catching? Okay, put freaking Shakir in. You are slow as molasses. You are so freaking slow. He's dropped back-to-back passes. You would have had the first if he didn't drop it. Man, it would have been my uncle if he had a, you know what. So another run. We're not fast enough to get to him. Another first down. Of course, having Travis on the edge is probably not what we want to do, but they are passing it again. And we're gonna get the sack. Ricardo Cummings takes him down. So 2nd and 16. We had most of the people covered on that one. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about Travis not being in coverage. And it's going to go down 3rd and 7. David's got 28 yards today. We're we are very close to just outside of the first quarter. And they couldn't cover everybody on that. They're going to get first. We really are trying. But the thing is, you can't cover... It's hard to cover multiple people with just one dude. And they're going to get in the end zone. Coverage guys are not doing their jobs. I sure hope this isn't a turn of the tide. We are coming off of a two-win streak against them. And I do not intend on letting that change. We're struggling to pass the football, and we're struggling to catch it. Tobias, of course, playing against his former team. Will they actually learn how to stop the run, or will it continue to be effective? Nope, they still have yet to do that. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Should be the last play before the end of the first. Another decent run. Well, not how I want the first quarter to have gone, but it went the way it did. We've got to pass the football a whole lot better. We can run the football very easily. It's just the problem is I don't want our whole game plan to be on the run. I think Sam can pass it. We just got to do it, and we got to catch. We just got to be able to catch the football. Huntley still ain't, even though I said I don't want him to be. And Lavone can't catch it. We throw it too high. Gotta have better accuracy. He had him. No. Oh, and Duke's going down. Of course. How has he already got severe? Like, I understand we've been running it a lot with him, but how has he got severe already? Okay, good catch. Hit bursitis, he will return, but it's good for us that we've actually got some good backups. Dude, can you throw it any further to the left? Please! Like, seriously. I get that's an intense coverage. Like, I get that's some pretty heavy coverage. But, like, throw it left. I'm not telling you to throw it to the linebacker. That dude is so open. That's Sam's second pick today. Okay, I think I'm going to have to change Travis from being on that edge, because he is the last guy I want there. Yeah, I know he's really good, but he is much better in pass coverage. What is he? What is sub linebacker? No. He better not be they better not have him as an edge rusher. No, have him off. He is not an edge rusher. He's a freaking guy. Doesn't play that. Have him pass coverage. Still refuse to. Okay. Yet again, I need to see what the problem is. Do we at least have him starting or something? Because he should be. Starting out Sam. Maybe put Ricardo there. Have Travis. Okay. He's a Will linebacker. He's not a Sam. Okay, hopefully that will put him in. The answer, it's still no. Man, we're playing down to our freaking overall right now. Then again, I'm probably also making some terrible reads. Just gonna check it down. Great tackle. Great freaking tackle. Taking him down, 3rd and 6, and get him to stop. Press him up here. They probably want to pass it. No, they don't. They're on the run. Take him down. 4th down. That's right. 4th freaking down. Hold him to another 3. Looked for a second. Looked like a second. For just a second, it looked like it was going to go wide left a little bit. Maybe not go with the pass all too much. Because they've just not been able to stop the run game at all. somehow getting tackled through the guy. But Duke has... He's not looking good. Let's go stick. It's probably good because who was that receiver? Was that Fayad? He's getting locked up. I think they've definitely worked on their coverage. 3rd and 5. And look to hit you the square triangle. And that's Terrence Biggs. First down grab. So finally, Sam throws something other than a pick. Freaking finally. And Lavone. I really hope we can start heating up here. I really freaking hope we do. Dude! I think I'm just blind. Because that was open, it's just the guy comes out of nowhere. And the receivers fall into the catch instead of going and getting the ball. They fall into the pass instead of actually trying to go get it. If we somehow win this game, it will not be because of our passing game. It will not be because of that. Okay, Travis is finally freaking in. Oh, so they hold on to that. Okay. If we're playing like this against Penn State, how do you think we're going to play against the freaking number 2 team in the nation, Auburn? Like, I mean, every play that we have had that should have worked just hasn't. Like, it's just not worked at all. I mean, the only thing that's working for us offensively is the run game. Probably smart to just stick with that. Because our quarterback is in the Heisman race. It's just he won't be after this game. 3 interceptions? Yeah, buddy, I don't think so. Okay, well. Press him up, please. We cannot not have Travis Trahan in this game. Travis is a big, big playmaker for us. Okay, good job getting there. 3rd and goal. They're at the 2. We almost carried him into that. Okay, Penn State's calling a timeout. Can we get yet another stop and hold him to 3? Press him up, please. Oh, we do. Okay. 4th and goal. How are we managing to stop Penn State? I could not answer that. And they're going to miss. Okay. They're going to freaking miss. Okay, George Treggs is in. George, if you were as fast as Duke Stead, you would have had it. You would have had it if you were as fast as George. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, this team's not looking nearly as good as we did last year. So we were not dropping a single pass. Okay, timeout. A touchdown before half would be big. Big, big, big. Okay, I'm going to need them to protect... Okay. Oh my god! Run up the field! You're not doing that! Your route is go over the top and then up the field. What do? You just keep running. Quit that. Gosh. They're not running their routes. These guys are brain dead. I don't understand how we can have one of the best receiving corps one year and then just have the worst. I don't freaking understand. And why can we not have our best defensive player, our best player on the team at the screen? Okay, force him out of bounds. 4 seconds. Just don't let him get in the field goal range, please. Okay. Well, not how we wanted to have to go. This has probably been the worst first half I've ever had since year one. We're just playing like crap. We can't pass the football. We've thrown like 3 picks, but we do have the run game. The run game they cannot stop. But the problem is, Duke Stead, he got hurt. Well, he's not hurt, but we just took him out because we don't want him to get hurt. Maybe we have to play him because he has 99 speed, 99 excel, platinum shifty. The run game seems to be working perfectly. They don't know how to stop that. So maybe we just run it a whole lot more and get our guys hurt even more. Because I do not want to lose to Penn State. That would be tragic. Their QB has tried to scramble it once. Bro, why do we not have Travis in the entire game? Are you serious? We cannot tackle. We're just allowing them to get through our defense like freaking swished, like a hot knife through Swiss cheese. Like, where's this zone coverage that I've worked on so hard to develop? It is not showing up. Oh, and now Travis wants to show up. Thank you, you're a little too late. Thank you. And another injury. Injuries are a big problem right now. And we can't get to him. What is this? A big turnover would be nice. Like, we're just standing there looking at the running back. We're not even trying to go at him. I just need one big turnover. And can I please do show 3? Okay, at least we target the QB. That's the main thing we need to focus on. Now, 3rd and 7. What's the point of having... Please take him down. Thank you. So we hold him to another 4th down. I will admit, that's one thing we have done quite well. And that's hold them to 4th down in the red zone. And he barely misses it. Once we start getting touchdowns, this game is wraps. Like, they are not stopping us. No! Oh, you were so freaking close to breaking away. Even the guys that have been with us that have actually practiced catching, they just haven't been able to. Terrence Biggs, okay, well, we've got to hurry up. Don't worry about celebrating, because we do not have the right to celebrate. Being held scoreless, you just can't. Please. Finally, touchdown, Fiad. Ronald Fiad gets in the end zone. We knew we had to launch it up there, and somebody was going to get it. Whether it was us or the defender, we finally get in the end zone. Finally. So we're not held scoreless. Now here's the true question. Do we go for 2? Because we'd be down 10, or we'd be down 8. And, well, the computer agrees. Let's just go for 2. We're going to either hit the bubble or hit one of those two. Oh my god! We're down 10. We have been getting so unlucky. Samuel Corker has been throwing way too many picks. And somehow Penn State's caught every single one. You know what? Screw this. I'm putting our best defensive player at Mike because he's just not getting in at all. Like, he's not getting in whatsoever. And let's start him at Mike. I want him in. He is the reason we will win this game, if we do. Put Jewel back in as a starter. For Mike, let's put Travis in. Alright, now next play, we should have Travis in the rest of the game. He's going to check it down. It's going down finally. And there he is. Okay, so good. We do have him in. No matter who we have in coverage, it doesn't matter. We are brain dead when it comes to coverage. Nice job getting there. They already see Travis right over there on the left, so they know better than to pass it over on his side. 3rd and 7. Can we get a stop? Are the tides turning for us? Are they changing? No, they are not, because... Like, what is that? What's a man to do? We're just watching them. Like, we're not even trying to do anything. We're just watching them throw the football all over us. How do we guard this? We can't. It bounced off my face. We were there. Bounces off the linebacker's face. That's how this game is summed up right now. Okay, 3rd and 10. Can we hold them again? Once we start scoring touchdowns, it's going to be hard to be stopped. No, we cannot. Nobody even in the area. I probably should have been there. Probably. Please press up. Okay. And now they're going to have a guy go down. It's a lineman. Press up. We got to... And Travis is going to get there. Let's go. Okay. Good job, Travis. That's why we put you there. Probably should have had you there the entire time. It's not going to get in. 4th and goal. Why have we done so well in the red zone? I cannot answer that. He's going to miss it again. Wait, why are we starting from the 20? I don't understand. Why are we starting from the 20? Wasn't a touchback. Okay, well, I guess they'll just give it to us from here. Okay, let's hurry up. Hurry up. Will they be able to actually fix their coverage? Samuel, come on. I told you to lead him, not whatever that crap was. Okay, well, they're leaving the middle wide open. Well, I guess no blocking and just a slow quarterback. Apparently 85 speed is slow as heck, bro. Slow as crap. Well, that's the end of the third. We're only down 10. Still a winnable game. You just got to go do it. Duke's dead. He went out, and he's been out pretty much ever since like the end of around the first. We've got to come back, and it starts now. We got to stop them, and that was pretty freaking big. Okay, snap it, Sam. Come on, Lavone. We don't have the capabilities of not going for it here. We kind of have to. No, Huntley! You were right there. Ah, frick. It all comes down to how we are playing defensively. Like, we just look so slow on defense and just so terrible on offense in the passing. That's probably the reason why if we do lose this game, that'll be why. We just can't pass the football. We're relying way too heavily on the run. And, well, that crap's happening. Press up. Get to him, please. I couldn't give two craps about if they have an injured lineman or not, because it's not seemed to matter. Running so much zone probably isn't healthy either. Can we please tackle? Please! Press up. You should automatically be pressed up. It's a shame I put it on a blitz and we still couldn't have anybody there. We all know what they're doing. Travis, thank you. Having Travis at Mike is probably what we should have done the entire freaking time. What do you mean? You're unmanned defense. Play man. Duke's, it's like freaking season 1 all over again where Keontae couldn't withstand 5 freaking carries without getting hurt. And we've got to put it on no huddle, because we've got to just go as quick as we freaking can. without making mistakes, might I add. They break on it so fast. Like, incredibly fast. Great, and now they're running in front of us, so we can't do crap about it. We have some decent speed. Let's see, what are the matchups looking like? Are you kidding me? Why is it always the blocking? Why is it always the blocking that's costing us? You have 2 guys blocking 1 man, or at least whatever the frick 76 is doing. You should be double teaming him. You're playing like idiots. And in 54, I can't let Terrence Biggs get open? Really? Y'all are literally standing there. 76 is just doing nothing. You think you'd be double teaming him? No. He's just standing there. He might have get one hand on him the entire time, but freaking no. He just doesn't. That guy on the number 35 shouldn't. Is that 35? Number 95 should not have been able to get in there at all. But he freaking did. And that's the one thing I worked on with everybody, is freaking pass blocking. We can never seem to do that. And we always play stupidly. We can't even get 2 touchdowns. It's a shame how bad we have played today. I am ashamed of how we have played. And they're only passing it. They're only passing it on that. They never run it on RPOs. Ever. And they're going to get him because we can't play defense. We can't get any pressure. And their running back has just been able to stay injury-free the entire game, yet ours doesn't know how to play without getting injured 5 seconds in. Where's Mohamed Boyko? Clearly nowhere in sight. Doesn't matter if we went for 2 or not earlier. We just can't stop Penn State. And we're playing at home too. I fear for how we're playing in our conference this year. I freaking fear for it. Come on, Tobias. Keep going. Keep going, Tobias! Well, at least we can get points on the kick return. Tobias James scores against his former team. Now can we score the 2 points? And yes, we can. We're down 16. Well, at least we know our return team can actually do something. Maybe move George Treggs down to 3. I mean, it's not his fault. It's our offense we were trying to force too much. In our defense, we just didn't have Travis on the entire game. And we can't tackle. This is just a big joint effort with everybody. We've not been able to do anything correctly. Can't block, can't play defense. And they only ever pass on RPOs. I guess we're not technically out of it yet. I am in disbelief right now of how bad of coverage we are playing despite us working on zone coverage. Only zone coverage. It's just how EA Sports, whoever they want to win, will win. That's all they freaking do. They check it down, check it down, check it down every time. And what can we do? Nothing. Nothing at all. Your main read is the quarterback. Why are you not reading the quarterback? It's like they just completely ignore everything you tell them. I have it set to where we read the quarterback first, because that's all they ever like to frickin' do. That's all they ever like to frickin' do. Let's see, we're down. I think we're down 19. We've got to score and score quickly. They're kicking it off to Tobias again. Sam, if you want to have any chance of redeeming yourself, at least score. So nobody can catch it there. Nobody. Snap it. It's like, why does it force you to take so long? Like, it forces you so, it takes forever to snap the ball because they're making all these adjustments. Nobody can catch the football. It's as simple as that. Nobody wants to, and nobody can catch the football. Are you really fumbling at this point in the game? Why would we challenge it? He was on his butt. His knee. Why would we challenge that? Shouldn't have been a fumble in the first place. Were they gonna rule? So they're gonna keep the clock running. Great. Even though he's got... Why would we punt it? I'm not admitting defeat. This game wants me to. Like, no. I just hope this isn't how we play the rest of the season. This was a pitiful performance. If Dukestead was in more, we probably would have ran it. Speaking of which, we should have been running dang football. A whole lot more. Then again, our defense absolutely sucked balls. There was times where we were actually, we did really good in the red zone for the most part. We just couldn't do anything when it came to football outside of that. We were held scoreless in the first half, which is a massive problem. We've got to find a way to get into the dang end zone. And I'm not talking about, like, on kick returns or... You know what? Yeah, I am talking about kick returns. Kick returns, defense, offense, mainly offense. And we can't have Duke Stead injured every 5 seconds. We need him out there on the field. And he kind of... Well, I wouldn't say he screwed us over. We screwed ourselves over as a collective, as an entire team. Actually, because look, Penn State, we were doing good. Somehow they scored 4. No, they didn't score 4 in the third. I don't understand that glitch, where it messes up the score up top and then just whatever. But us only getting 14 was Samuel Corker throwing several interceptions, playing like trash. He threw 4. This is not Heisman worthy. You're going to have some massive games against some of our conference, against all of our conference opponents, because this was pitiful. But before Duke Stead went out, he went down to silver. Really? And he was not playing bad. At all. He was literally one of the reasons why we were doing good. If he would not have went out, we would have probably got over 100 with him. But our receivers, Denzel Huntley, 4 drops. 4 freaking drops. I think I'm just going to put in the guys who can actually catch the football. Denzel Huntley is way too slow. He does not need to be a receiver. This is why you get guys who actually have speed and work on catching a whole bunch. Literally everybody else on the team. Ronald Fayyad, 99 spec catch, yet he can only make maybe 1 good catch deep. And he doesn't make any others. All these guys have really good mid-route running. All of them. Even Denzel Huntley. They all have really good, and I mean the best, medium route running. And what happens? They all run routes like trash. Doesn't matter if you can run routes good or if you can just not. Now we did get a good amount of tackles, because we were stopping them in the red zone quite frequently. I think the problem with us this game is just that we could not score. And I'm not blaming that on us just being terrible on offense. I'm blaming it mostly on our QB. He could not freaking throw a completion to save his life. He only threw 12 today. TFLs, I think maybe moving Travis over to middle linebacker is going to help us out quite a lot. Now, Boise State, they're only 79 overall, so they're not really that tough of a team. I honestly probably need to stop scheduling as tough of schedules, just because, well, we need to schedule according to how good we are overall wise. Because we're going to have the 2 toughest teams we can play. Auburn and Boise State. Both of them I'm pretty sure are ranked. Now for sacks, Ricardo's the only guy to get a sack. And we just couldn't force a turnover at all. Fumble, pick, nothing. We couldn't do it to save our freaking lives. We have moved up to first for the running back and the receiver. What about G at all? So LeBourne, he's cut us off. But we are first on 2 5-stars, a 4-star, and 2 3-stars. So that's going to give us some more hours to put into guys. And now we've got number 17, Boise State, who we are overall-wise better than. So we've got to play like it. We cannot play like trash again. We can't afford to. We're 5th on George, so we have moved up again. Can we schedule them for a visit at all? Nope, not yet. And we're 1st on Maurice. And we're 1st on the 5-star running back. Not a visit yet. As soon as these guys are ready for a visit, we will give it to them, like, immediately. But these guys are happy for playing time. They will get it. We're still a B-plus championship contender. They understand us losing the rivalry game, so because we're not nearly as good of a team. Getting some better linemen is pretty important. What about the other 5 stars? Okay, maybe put more than 5 points into him. What's he looking like? Yeah, let's put 25 into him. So now we can start putting a ton of points into everybody. Alright. I have a good feeling I already know what's happened. Yeah. Now you just got a bunch of weirder guys. I have a good feeling Sam was probably in that number 1 spot last week. He just moved down because, well, he had a 4-interception game. That's 1 less than he's had the entirety of last year. You know, I'm fine with just rocking these. We haven't really rocked these much. Boise State, you know what? Let's give them, not the orange. Let's have them go all black. Because why not? Number 17, Boise State. Can we get back up into being ranked and get our first ranked win of the year? Because this Boise State team is not nearly as good as we are. They're close, but they're not nearly as good. They are 2 or 3-0, I don't remember. But Boise State is a really good team. Now, are they good enough to beat us? Most likely not. But it's a ranked team I feel we can beat. They're 2-0. We're coming off of a loss against our rivals, Penn State. If we win this game, it'll put us back up into being ranked. And then this is the real calm before the storm, I guess you could say. Because next week we've got highly ranked Auburn. And we will be receiving the ball first. I sure do hope for a bounce-back game from our QB, Samuel Corker. And that's a great return, almost to the 30. Last week, Samuel Corker had a terrible game against Penn State, but we can look for a bounce-back. Of course, we do want to start off running the dang football, as one does. Or, better yet, they are pressing us, and I am going to fall for it. And you know what? Let's let it fly. Let's score quick and early! Race for yard! In the end zone! Touchdown! That's how you start the game. That's a big, big time play. Touchdown. So we score on the first play of the game. Hopefully that's a sign of how this one's going to go. I saw them pressing up. I was kind of curious if it was a trap or not. But their safety came down, and that basically signed their death warrant on that. Now it's time for us to kick off to them and see how our defense does. I'm hoping for a great defensive outing today. If we can hold Penn State to, well, as little as we did, we'll be fine. Our quarterback has some pretty good throw power, but he is not the fastest. So if he does end up scrambling, we don't got to worry too much about it because he's not going to be able to outrun many people. Of course, since they are worse than us, We'll probably work on focusing on the running back. They do tend to have some pretty good running backs, and let's try to knock the ball out. Let's try to force some fumbles. And I forgot to put Travis at that mic. I think he's a right. They have him at. Let's put him in there. And let's go put Travis. Take him off of being Sam. Let's have him as the mic. He's 96 overall mic. So once he's out there on the field covering everybody, you're not stopping him. And yep, there's Travis. We learned our lesson from last game. Having Travis out there is a big, big deal. And they're going to cover quite crappily. Now they're going in a very wide formation. And why are we not firing up on that guy? We should have been over there to knock him out. Our QB is going to get hit. We've got to try to hit him harder. Maybe we can try to send a blitz. And the QB's going to take it, and he's going down. Mohamed Boyko finally getting in there. Finally. Their QB really going to take it. And why does he look so fast for a guy with 80 speed? That's not that fast. Because if I try... Okay, where is our guy? Like, seriously. Where is... Do not tell me we're going to start keeping him out. Wow, like, seriously? How are we not covering that? They just threw it over. I'm at a loss of freaking words. Oh, if you would have gotten a block right there, we could have been gone. We coulda, woulda, and what should have been gone. They faked me out, seriously? They press at all. Oh. Lavone Neese cannot catch that? Why can he never get anything like that? I honestly need to stop raging, because, well, I don't know if it's getting annoying. You know what? I know it's a dumb decision here, but I feel like our running back is just good enough. Can you snap the ball, please? Hurry up. No way he didn't get that! What? You're telling me he did not get that? Okay, it's going to be hard to see where the first down marker is. No way you're telling me he didn't get that. Okay, so the first down's right there. That's a first down. Look where the freaking first down marker's at. Okay, that's a first down. The ball definitely crosses the freaking line. They're probably not going to give it to us, but that should be a first down. Like the ball probably barely went over the line. They're not going to give it to us? Like, bro, what? I am so lost. It's so stupid they did not give it to us. The ball was clearly over the line. Well, maybe not clearly, but it would have been over the line. The screenplay. Please make a tackle. Okay, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. What do we want to run here? Okay, so they're playing out wide. And he's going to go down 4th and 8. Great awareness. Okay, we are not going to be trying to give this to him. Do not give them the first. They take the lead 10-7. I still cannot believe that they did not give us that first down. Then again, running it there probably wasn't the smartest. Let's try to run a screen of our own. See how that works. Okay, well, it doesn't hurt us too bad. I expect a much better day out of Samuel. Okay, good job, Terrence. Just not the fastest guy. They are pressing up, but I don't know how I feel about them safeties. Hey, good job. Good run. Okay, that safety's down. Nah, I'm not trusting that. Let's keep it with the run. He's not getting caught. That's why we needed speed. That's why we needed it. Touchdown. Duke said. Vermont State said, let's win. Great run. We had some good blocks on the play and some even better speed. That's the kind of play where you need speed. Otherwise, you're going to get caught somewhere. But he did follow his blockers and, well, kind of got him where he needed to. In the end zone. Okay, we're going to force him to return it. Can we please try to hit him big? Nah, I'm not going blitz on the first play. That is a not so smart decision. Okay, they're going an RPO. Probably a good thing we switched it to man at the very last second. There you go, Jewel! Got there, knocked it away. That's a good job. What? They get so wide open. Everybody does. They only ever check it down. Well, at the end of the first quarter, we're winning 14-10. I don't like how we're playing on defense, but we are doing pretty good on offense. This is a completely different Samuel Corcoran than I have seen from last week. He's actually been able to complete some passes and just play smart overall. And I don't know why, we just don't have Travis in. But 2nd and 4, Thank you for taking him down. Probably needed to do that a whole lot quicker. But now, press everybody up. Watch out for QB sneak here. They're going to get it. They have great blocking on that. Let's probably try to press him a little bit. It's a nice run, but he's going to go down. Backfield, TFL. Okay, 2nd and 11. Man, we just refuse to have our best defensive player out there at all times. This dude's 80 speed. He must have, like, just the greatest, I don't know. I understood I sent the blitz on that, but coverage still should have been there. Man, they know how dangerous of a return man Tobias is. They are scared to kick it to him. And I mean freaking scared. Can we not bring the guy straight towards our running back, please? Yeah, I like the left side of the field, a little bit less contested. You're running a... They run all over, try to block somebody when they don't. Please. He can't keep up with you, Duke. That's why I love him. That's why I love that man right there. No homo. No diddy. I love that running back, though. And now we're running at 2 frames a second, but whatever, it's fine. You can't keep up with the speed even with the camera. That man's too fast. What's funny is last week he was getting hit quite a lot, but now against Boise State, it's just not even close because he's been able to stay in as long as he has because he just hasn't been touched. And if he somehow goes out, if his wear and tear goes down just because he's running the football a lot, then there's something screwed up about this game. Dude, take him down. Probably going to pass it here. They've got trips left. Or they're just going to run it. 3rd and inches. We really can't get him and we just run right past him? What is up with this game? It's not even letting our best player play, even though I told him to go to play Mike linebacker. What is with the coverage? Why does that play always work against everybody we face? Jet PAX deep choice. It works all the freaking time. We've seen that play so many times, not just from this team, but from every other team. Send the freaking hop. Nope, don't send that. Do not send that. Maybe we should have. Maybe not. Loss of 2. My worry is they're going to try to pass it deep, and they're going to actually get it. Ooh, 3rd and 6. Okay, press him up, please. I tell them to press up, and what on earth do they do? Did we not get that? We forced a fumble at the goal line. How do we not get that? We had 3 guys there. And please press up and play your man. Like, I am tired of y'all seeing y'all not do it. Okay, 3rd and goal. I don't trust it here. Thank you. 4th and goal. Let them take their 3. Is their kicker good enough to actually make it from here, though? You would think he is, but Penn State's kicker just straight sucked. Okay, yes, he is. It's not far enough over the hash, but still. They kick it over to Bias. It could very well be a return. And still, they refuse to. Maybe I need to change up how our kick return team does. Okay, 49 seconds left. Maybe we can try to see if Maples runs past them. Okay. Yeah, let's run hurry up. Come on, Corker. Snap the freaking ball. Okay, we've got 1 timeout. Forgot we tried challenging it. Now we are up by 1. So no need to force anything too large. Flip it, confuse them. Please hurry up. Nice! What on earth? Touchdown! He gets around the edge into the end zone. That was some great acceleration right there. I don't remember if he's got shifty or not, but if he did, it made a lot of sense right there. Nice, one of the veterans in this receiving corps. That's a big play. Look at this. The defender was too stunned to get him. That's what great acceleration does to a man. Had time to put the cherry on top. Did not take us long to score that time. It's probably a good thing we flipped it too. Alright, well, we already know. They've got 20 seconds left. Play deep. Do not let them torch us. We can go into halftime with a massive lead. Okay, well, it seems like they're just probably going to run. Okay. That was a little bit. Okay, well, let's play deep. Please, just cover them deep. Maybe they're just outside of. I think they're just outside of field goal range at this point. We got 9 seconds, 1 timeout. We can get a sack or something. That might be great. Or allow a big play. And they're going to get a timeout. They're going to kick a field goal. They need to add it to where you can ice the kicker before halftime, because that's also a moment where you could ice the kicker. I don't know, you would think so, at least. Yeah, we're going to get 2 seconds. Let me make sure our kick returner is Tobias, because he's got 94 speed. I'm sorry I keep going into this menu. Yep, Tobias, okay. The reason I looked at that, well, the single returner. I want our return man to be Tobias, or they have to force the kick it to him. Okay, well, I guess I'll end the half. Well, I mean, our offense has definitely turned away from how they played last week. We've actually done well in the passing game. We've done well in the run game. And we've actually managed to keep Duke Stead in this game, because last week, he was just hurt. Well, yeah, he was pretty much hurt. His wear and tear was terrible. But luckily, this week, he's been shining a lot. His speed has come into play. And Boise State, you can see literally right there, as it's going like a couple frames a second. It's looking like a claymation right there, but still, that's just how fast he is. And then our defense has not showed up. We are still high enough in championship contender to keep some of our guys, but today, if we can hold out the win, we should be fine. We could get back up into becoming ranked again if we can actually win this one. We were just like top 25 last week. They have run that so many times. Can we realize how to play coverage on that? Like, they've run it multiple times. That's that play action one where they have like multiple people or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. Okay, luckily their quarterback isn't accurate every single play. He already knows he messed up on that. Like, where the frick is our linebacker? Travis. Okay, we're just going to check it down. So 2nd and 10 goes to 3rd and 7. Good coverage here. We've got to have good coverage. All they need is 7 yards, and they can very, very well get it. And we actually got Travis in on this. So that's great. They're going to try us deep. And it's knocked away! That's great coverage! We're going to force them to punt the ball back to us. Not something they want to do. They wasted about a minute, 2 seconds. Now Tobias. He's going to run all over them. We're looking at a great return here. Oh, if only we could have got a good block on that. Okay, well, that's still a great freaking return. A great return. He's got 143 yards. That's what happens when you actually have a healthy, really good running back. Okay, actually not getting taken down too early. I want Samuel to look at this game as not as a warm-up, but as like a refresher on how good he actually is. And Huntley actually making a grab. He jumped 4 passes last week, and now him actually getting a catch, it's giving me a little bit more confidence in him. But that is not. Perfect. About 11 carries, and he's hurt. So we know what our limit is. Terrence Biggs gets his own grab. We'll keep Duke in. We'll keep him in. He's done well. He's only got about 11-ish carries. And touchdown, Terrence Biggs on the RPO. You already know they're going to fall for the run. We've been doing it quite a lot, and that works. That's a go-to RPO if we have to. This is a great game, great way to bounce back. We know we're better than Boise State, and so far we're actually proving it. And the defense, well, the defense is doing what the defense needs to. We actually got our first stop last time. Well, I guess not technically our first stop, but we did force them to punt it. And that's the goal every time. If we can hold out in coverage long enough for them to get to the QB, that is preferable. And he actually holds on even though he went head first into the ground. I don't know how he's not paralyzed. The angle his neck took was not a good one. Man in motion. I'm not going to pass it. Oh, just kidding, they are, but we're going to knock it out. Thank you. Finally realizing, hey, they're running the same thing. Why not try to cover it? At least a little bit. And Brown's going to get there to take them down. Enrique Brown. Now it's 3rd and 10. Watch the line. Okay, watch the first down marker. The screen. There's a penalty on the play. He's not getting the first, but there's a penalty. It's going to be 4th down. But that's going to send him back even further. And we're going to accept it. This very well put him out of field goal range. Could have just took the 4th down. Will it come back to bite us in the butt? Yes, it will. Where are you looking? Where the frick are you looking, 19? Run with your man. Well, technically, you're in a zone, but you could have just easily have taken the 4th down and just let them kick a field goal, but no. Wow. Terrible tackling effort. They're in the end zone. Terrible effort attack. But we still got the lead, so no fear. We didn't get the defensive stop we wanted to, but we still got the lead, so you cannot argue about that. All right, Tobias, get us something good. Tobias, he's got speed. He can outrun everybody. He's going to. He's going to. This might be the most dangerous return man in the entire nation. He's going to get the best returner award for sure. Back-to-back games against 2 really good teams. We don't even have to on offense. This is why I said if they know they can't kick it to Tobias. So, well, what do we make them do? We force them to kick up to him by making him the only return man. And that's why he's dangerous. Also, that cut he made, really nice. That cut to get to the outside, all they had was like a linebacker to keep up with him, and they just didn't. Are they going to at least attempt the return? And they will. You know, okay, I'm not going to keep talking about Travis. But we do need him in. We do need him in. They're just going to run it. And they're going to gain about 7 yards. A decent run. I'm not going to blitz here. Something just tells me not to do it. They fumble. Redmond. He's going to take it back. Touchdown. That's a defensive touchdown. We force a fumble and get in the end zone. Redmond with the defensive score. We are very close to dropping 50 in just 3 quarters alone. This has been a heck of a game for our team. Who's that coming in? Well, okay, that's a questionable one. Well, they're not going to review it. That was questionable. Very questionable. The ball was on the ground. Contact with the ground is what most likely caused that fumble. But we're not going to argue. A touchdown is a touchdown. We'll take it. 49 points against the number 17 team in the nation. That should boost us up quite a lot back up into the rankings. And that's just perfect. And I had a feeling that not going the blitz there was probably smart, and it seems like it. Okay. They've got to come back with a 19-point deficit. That was a big turnover up there. We haven't really been able to force a pick outside of probably an FCS game. But we did get a massive turnover right there. Their QB's not really that much of a scrambler, even if it says he is. It's not all that hot. Oh, that had me worried they were going to catch that. Okay, 3rd and 7. We could get a big stop here. They're just going to throw it to a running back. Can we get a tackle? Yes, we can. 4th down. We're going to force a stop. Defense has been lighting it up these last couple times. We've actually managed to stop them multiple times. And Lavone Neese, he's going to be the return man. Okay. Back on offense. Good job, 1st down on what was supposed to be a very big loss. They are making a terrible business decision, pressing the men they are. Why does Lavone Neese never catch any of these? He's got really good spec catch. And they just refuse to let him catch the ball. And for there you go. They're going to challenge it? Bro, that's an NFL level catch. 2 feet in. He almost got the knee in. Is Boise State actively trying to lose a timeout? Some of these challenges just make no sense at all. Like, that's an NFL level grab. I like the coverage that they've got against Terrence Biggs. Okay, probably good that was overthrown. DB somehow not getting called for a penalty. Ooh, look at Lavone Neese. That safety probably won't follow him. Sherrod, okay. Now it's 3rd and 6. Anything? Heard a scream there. You gotta be thinking, how are the fans feeling, or how are the people living near the stadium doing on game days? That's a very game manager stat line right there from Samuel. Of course, he's not really been passing it all too much. 3rd and 6. Do we think Duke State can pick this up? I do. And he does, but Duke State's going back down. Even though he looks okay, he's going to get hurt apparently. So now George Trex comes in. We can probably have Terrence Biggs just run straight up the field. How do they look like they're so slow. You know, let's keep Duke in. Just try not to run it with them nearly as much. And good job of Fayyad, I'm sorry. 1st down catch. Let's go RP. Let's go an RPO. Now, it looks like they're probably in zone. Probably should have hit R1 right there. I pressed the button, but it was just a little too late. The run here will be nice. Snap the ball, please. And George finding his way through the crowd into the end zone. That is a great job. He weaved through everybody, found his way around the defenders. He got some pretty decent blocks. You wouldn't have thought he would have scored there, but luckily he got carried into the end zone. George Treggs, he just did it. That was all on him. I thought he wasn't getting in, but he did. "16-yard carry, I'm pretty sure. That was a great run. We have dropped 56 points on the number 17 team in the nation, and we're just barely into the fourth quarter. This is a complete opposite of how we were last week. Because last week, we could barely even score 14. Now we are basically timesing that by like 5 or 6. I'd say we're impressing everybody. Except when we can't tackle, but it's only a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 4. It's probably not played too far off in coverage. I think they might be going pass here. That's a great pass. On the run, might I add. I don't know how we're not getting enough pressure. We had guys there. I had a feeling they were going to pass it. They find these tight little holes that they can just pass it into. And they get it. Like, I don't understand. They're down to 19 points, but they are still completely out of it. Because they've got 5, and we got contact. Okay, good job, Coker, to hold on. And George Treggs is still in. I mean, I know running the football is probably not the funnest, but still, we're doing a really good job doing it. And I mean, we're not struggling in it at all. You know what? Let's see. Let's put in Tobias. Putting in Tobias probably wouldn't hurt. He's done a great job when it's come to returning the ball. Not liking our options here. Okay, let's try play action read. We can probably hit like Huntley here. Oh no, we had our man deep. I didn't see he was wide open. Like completely uncovered. Terrible blocking. Oh well. We still got a 19-point lead. Probably could have took a field goal there to make it 22. And they're probably going to be caught with a legal man downfield. And I imagine so. Same thing, I guess. Haha, y'all thought. Of course, this is how you expect to play against a team that's not as good as you overall-wise. And he's going to chunk that one up. How were we not there to deflect that? You were in front of him. I didn't want to switch on because usually that just results in you getting absolutely cooked. How do you get that throw off? That's another thing. That was a moon ball. Incredible ball. 13-point game, soon to be 12 if they can get this. Yep, it's a 12-point game. And Lamont are starting strong safeties. Alright, let's see how... It doesn't let me move. It just lets me get the ball and just, yeah. Well, we got to keep him in. I want to basically end this game. I want to end the game. I mean, there's no real need to pass it here. But if they're going for onside kicks with like 4 minutes left, maybe it is time to pass. They are pressing. What are we doing pass coverage wise? I'm sorry, blocking wise. Now I'm going for it, but what are we doing pass, like, blocking wise? What are we doing? What is with the blocking? Why are we getting no time ever? It better not be our freaking right guard. I understand going for it on fourth down there. Yeah, we need to stop doing that. It's not going to help us, but we do have a 12-point lead. And us doing that crap is not going to help us. 2.5 minutes left. We can't blow this lead, please. We'd be the laughing stock of the century if we did. Where is the defense? So that's going to be the 2-minute warning. We're down 12. How have we not realized that they have been going onside every single time? Okay, we can actually knock it away. They're not playing the ball at all. Like, they just refuse. And it's times like this where we need Travis in. How do we... He's got 300 yards. Because they've been running the same crap the entire time. What? Your main defense! That's in. Why on earth would we challenge? That's in. They better not count me as a freak. They better not take a timeout from me, because I did not challenge that. They better not take a freaking timeout from me. Okay, good, they didn't. Because I did not challenge that. We're running around like a chicken with our heads cut off whenever we're playing man defense. And I guess even when we're playing zone as well. They're going kickoff? So they trust their defense. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They've stomped us the last couple times. Okay, Tobias. They're kicking off to you. Bold strategy when we're losing to kick it off to one of the... I don't know. We put Duke back in. If that was Duke, that would have been gone. That was a massive hole. Just keep the clock ticking and get the first. I don't trust the pass here. Well, I guess we should have. We're up by 5. Knowing the game, they're going to cheat us over somehow. Mads Huntley. Big grab. Boise State's used all their timeouts up. We're going to take this one away. That's game. We avoid a near collapse at the very end to win the game, 56-51. A massive win for us here. And we actually show that our offense is still capable of being as good as we want to. Sam McCorker had a significantly better day today than he did last week. I don't think he actually threw a pick this week either. We were scoring every single quarter, and I'm not just talking about once. I'm talking about like 2 or 3 times every quarter, except for the fourth, where we were just trying to run the clock down. We allowed them to score 21 in the fourth because we weren't really playing all that great coverage, but their quarterback played great. Our quarterback, that's kind of a game manager, I'd say. He almost had 300 yards. He was only 25 off. But their quarterback had almost 500 passing yards. And he had a really, almost practically perfect QB rating. Their running backs couldn't really get much, but ours, Duke Stead, he was running all over them. They could not stop him. He was starting to get hit a little bit more as the game progressed, but he actually managed to be able to be in the game till the very end. This is what happens when he's healthy. He can rush for almost 200 yards. Fiyai got over 100 and a touchdown. Guys scored, guys caught it, and we ran the ball successfully when we needed to, and even when we didn't. But Jason Jewell, he got a good amount of tackles. TFLs, we were tackling them behind the line of scrimmage all day, and then we didn't get any sacks and no picks. Their quarterback played great. This was a massive victory, but I did want to go look back at something. I wanted to go look back at that fumble recovery touchdown. That's Lavonice. Let's see, where is that fumble? It was a fumble recovery touchdown. And here it is. Now, they didn't challenge this, even though it probably should have been. The quarterback, he ran it on the read option. Who is that got the fumble? That was Christian Keogh. He came in, he knocked that ball out. Ooh, that's questionable. His knee was very close to down, but it just goes down there, and the ball is... Actually, it is out. They could have challenged that and actually got away with it. I'm back. Sorry for leaving for a second. But yeah, this was a questionable call. Could have very well been called back. And then, this was incredible. Tobias James in back-to-back weeks has a kick return touchdown. This man is insane. And here's the thing that really set it off. Okay, so you see he's got many blockers, but look at that left side. All he needs to do is cut back. George Treggs, he actually blocked almost two guys with one, well, just in one go. He got two birds with one stone, and luckily our lineman, oh, that's the one that I'm not gonna say. Could be taken very out of context. But it's a great cutback by Tobias. In back-to-back weeks, he's got a kick return touchdown. He's got that 94 speed, and all they had was a linebacker that could keep up with him, and nobody could stop this man on that return. Wait a second. The ref seems... Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, in a way the ref is as fast as Boise State's defense. I'm sorry, their kick return defense. And I'm going to try to get the thumbnail real quick. I think Tobias very much deserves this. It is not easy to even get one kick return. Him getting two in back-to-back weeks is insane. Yeah, Tobias will be the thumbnail. If anything else happens. But now we've got the biggest challenge of the season. Can we defeat a top 5 Auburn? That is if they're still top 5. Come next week. The Mustangs and Broncos put up video game numbers resulting in 56-51 thriller, where we come out on top. So hopefully we're ranked again, because you don't and not be ranked. Wow. Okay. Well, they're just gonna say no. And yep, Auburn is number 2. Who could have guessed? Wow, and they're really not letting Duke be ranked high at all. We've really got to be right outside of top 25. Okay, so the media poll is going to put Boise State down at 25. What about the coaches? Did the coaches like, no. We're barely receiving any votes from the coaches. What about the media? We're not even receiving votes from the media. Even after having a dominant victory, well, not necessarily dominant, but offensively, it was a shootout. How is our recruits looking? Did we move up any higher on G? We're 4th. We are 4th. Playing style. Having playing style for a player is kind of a it's kind of a disaster well, it's kind of a recipe for disaster. I think that's what the saying is. But George, he's only wanting playing time, which he very much probably will get. We're first on Gideon still. Doesn't quite want to visit. Alex wants playing time. Now, Gideon is interested in our championship contender. If we win here against Auburn, that'd be big. But I just wanted to see how we were doing for those 5-star players specifically. If we can get George G, that'd be just phenomenal. Alright, let's see. What do we want Auburn to rock? Do they have like anything other? Nope, they just have their typical stuff. Okay, well. And then for us, we will rock. Since we've got to basically just play as the best we can, we cannot just not score. We're going to be rocking as much as we can. Swag-wise. If you're going to get cooked, you might as well look sick doing it. We're going to rock half black, half white. Okay. Well, let's go face off against the number 2 team in the nation in their stadium. Well, here we go. Got a massive game. We just played an incredible game against Boise State. 56-51, we won. But now we've got to face off against the number 2 team in the nation. This team went deep in the playoffs last year. And I mean deep into the playoffs. I think like semifinals or... I can't recall if they made the national championship. I am terrible at remembering things like that. Or just in general. But Auburn, they're a team that could win the national championship this year. And of course, we've got to return it because why? Watch the QB. And let's just hit him as hard as we can. Because they're going to break tackles anyways. But here we go. We're going to start off with the ball. And they're going to test a bias quick and early on the return game. And you know what? He is okay with being tested. Because he's going to get us down in great field position. You don't test Tobias and be okay with it. He is one of the best, if not the best, return men in the nation. And now comes out our offense, who last week dropped 56 on a top 25 ranked team. And thanks to Tobias, we're going to be in great field position to try and go score a touchdown. This team looks poised to get in the end zone quick and early. How is this Auburn team looking? And, oh boy, it is looking just great. But you know what they're not doing? They're not going to stop the run as we get in first play of the game. So in back-to-back games, we're going to score a first play touchdown. Well, with the return game the way it is, it's a good thing we scored first. Now the problem is, how will our defense do? I don't know. I mean, I think our defense could get a stop, but they have like a 96 overall offense. And you saw how good that Auburn defense is. It's insane. And they're already getting favorite animations. It took us 3 seconds to score. And I mean, that was like a super open hole up the middle. I don't think they were expecting the run there. They were expecting like a pass or something. And now it's our turn. Can we get a stop? Okay, we stopped them on the kick return. Now, Auburn probably got shocked by how quick we scored. But now they're going to get to come out and try to tie this one back up. If we can play smart, then we can actually get tons of stops. But it's going to require us to be great on defense. That's the only way we win this game. And taking them down when we tackle. I know this Auburn team probably has just significantly better talent as at every position. Hey, we'll get the first. As long as we don't allow anything big. And Travis over there, he is pressuring the QB. Hopefully. But we are going to try to go talent for talent. Matching up our best players with theirs. And using our guys at linebacker just so we can actually get some kind of advantage. But Nathan's already coming into this game with significant injury. And he's not there, so they just get a good pass. You expect that from their kind of QB. But Nathan's already freaking hurt. And he's going down. Travis takes him down. Okay, Lamont Gaskins, we just started the game. You cannot be hurt. I understand we went and had a barn burner against Boise State. But we cannot be injured at this time. 3rd and 3. Hold them to a field goal. We have done really well this year at doing something like that. Okay, well, if we're going to do this, we need to play proper defense. He's not going to get the first. Holding him to a field goal. Well, no. Actually not. I have a good feeling they're going to run it here. And they will. Man, we had a feeling they were going to run the football there. We had a slight feeling. Oh, that's a great spin move. These are some great plays. I got to stop glazing them because it is not fun. We are handing it off though, and they're gonna tie our touchdown. They're gonna tie it back up. We got close to holding them to a field goal though. Now we just gotta keep scoring. Can we get another good return with Tobias? We're gonna have to rely on him quite a lot today. Him having 94 speed is actually really good. They're leaving some pretty big holes open. Just like that. They're leaving it open just like that. And if you're going to beat a team like Auburn, the number 2 team in the nation, you're going to need to play smart, play good, and have some really fast players. And Duke's dead! He's going to be gone for another one! That's how you play football. We didn't come here just to take a paycheck and lose. No, we came here to try to win. That's why we brought Dukestead in. That's why I was excited. Great block by Fiad. And we're going to get in the end zone again. Beautiful block. It does not take us long to score. We're not going to force it like we did against Penn State. Because we know we're a significantly better run game than we are a passing game. We have some good running backs too. Like, we have some depth. Like, 3 or 4 of our running backs are 80 overall plus. Okay, watch out for the run. They're going to cut it back, and they're going to get some decent yardage. Sending a blitz here. We'll see if this will be good at all. And he's going to get caught. He broke the first tackle, and, well, we just couldn't bring him down. First, we are trying to hit him we're trying to hit him hard. So that way they get tired out real quickly. We're not fooled. We are not fooled. They're doing a great job, though, running the football on us. They're going to run it again. And Dylan Guy is there. 2nd and 6. I don't know. Let's not run Tampa 2. Let's run 2 invert drop. We've got Travis in coverage. Probably need to run this one a whole lot more if that's the case. And we're taking him down. You're not going to run it on us. That's Tony Matlock, the freshman. Now 3rd and 10. Got Travis back in coverage. And they're going to drop it. The rain is coming into play, and they're going to punt it. So we actually get a stop. I didn't think we would have been able to. But we just did. Now we're getting it at the 28. We're going to keep running with the ball until they can stop us. I don't see a reason why not. And probably could have cut it to the outside and we would have been gone. But look at that star power on that defense. Probably should have ran it to the right because we had a wide open hole. It's 3rd and 2. And Huntley's going to hold on. So we do pick up the first. But we got to keep trying to run it with Duke's dead. He's got some speed. They're going to barely catch him. But he's got another massive run. He's already got 145 yards on just 6 carries. If this man doesn't get in the Heisman somehow, then something's wrong because he is cooking everybody. Even if he's not got great blocking, he's got great speed. Now, he couldn't outrun the guy there because the guy probably has like 96 speed, and he had a great angle on that. Right now, we're doing the unthinkable. We have a 7-point lead on Auburn. We've actually managed to get a stump, and we're doing really great. The run game has been super effective. We haven't even tried to pass it, but maybe like once, and it was an RPO, which we got. Huntley actually held on. Huntley Redemption Arc activated. They are leaving. They're leaving Huntley wide open. They are disrespecting him right now. We're going to take the easy yardage. We want to make them think we're going to pass it. And Lavone Neese, 1st and goal. How on earth are we doing this? Penn State will probably end up being ranked really high at the end of this season. Mainly because of us. But we're going to run the football. And he's going to get in for his 3rd touchdown of the day. We're going to take the lead 20-7 on the number 2 team in the nation at their own home. I thought we were going to get cooked in this game. Now, there's still a chance for us to get cooked, but I'm liking how we're playing. We actually managed to get a stomp on them on defense, and if we can get another one and score again, I'm not putting in our backups. I'm keeping us in. But he's already got 150 yards. Put this man in the Heisman. This isn't just any top 25 team. It's not just any top 10 team. It's a top 2 team. And, I mean, I said we needed to bring out the winning mentality, and us wearing these black jerseys, like black half of the jerseys, might be good luck for us. Like, I mean, it might be really good luck. Obviously, we know they've been trying to run it a lot, and they've been mixing in a whole lot more passes as of recent. But they are making some pretty good cutbacks. Do we have the speed to keep up with them? No, we do not. So they're going to match our touchdown. They're going to match us touchdown for touchdown. They do it on their first play. He's got 143 rushing yards. They're just getting great blocks on us. But here comes another great return. Here comes the return man in the nation. Tobias is going to look to get us some great yardage. And we're going to start at 22. They are pressing up on Fayyad and Neese. Doesn't matter, though. No, I'm not concerned, as we're actually getting good blocking downfield. And I mean great blocking. Okay, I probably could have went upfield, maybe trucked the guy, but still, we are getting down the field, and our run blocking has just been insane. Now, we probably need to mix in a pass. Probably not going to be a smart idea, but we do need to mix in a pass just so we keep them on their toes. Let's go PA drag. Because they think we're going to run it every single time, which we very much have. Oh, Huntley left him in the dust! Huntley's not got enough speed. He's got like 82. But he left him in the freaking dust. He just destroyed that defender on that poke, on that corner. Great route by Huntley. We got to look at that again. Samuel Corker having the easiest throw. Look at this. Defender not even close. And I think he has like... I think most of our receivers have like really good route running. He's got like 99 medium route running. Of course, we are going to go back to the run. I just wanted to mix in a pass because I want to try to give Duke a little bit of breathing time. But they're not going to... How did he... What? We've got 99 speed. How does he keep up on that? Just throw it away. Skip. Okay, Maples. Dude, what? Nobody even touched you. Alright, well, we're just going to take our 3. Take it, and go up by 10. You cannot afford to try to risk it there, going for it. Because we've got to get in, score every chance we can. Do not want this to get close. It's a 2-score game right now. They did manage to stop us. Hold us to a field goal. Take any points you can in this situation. Yeah. Okay, Travis, I need you to cover great here. They're probably going to end up running it. We like to do that on first down. Really, Travis? That was your area. You're the best possible defender we have, and you just do not decide to play defense. Like, at all. Yep, there's holding. There's holding. This touchdown is going to be negated. It's a hold. Yep. Bring it back. Bring that one back. You do not get to do that. Crowd is not loving it. I would have been mad if we did not get that. Okay, 2nd and 8. Do not cover with Travis. That's the last thing we need to do. Do not let him get the first. No, they did not get it. Watch the run. Watch the run here. Gather backup in. It's a screen. Whose man is the running backs? Please tell me. Somebody should have had the running back picked up there. And we've got to actually tackle. Wow, we really suck at tackling. It took that many people to bring him down. Okay. Okay. But they're going to get in the end zone. They're slowly clawing their way back into this. And he's got Heisman workhorse. So he's not going to be taking too much damage. At least that's what I think the thing means. So it's a 3-point game. We got really lucky taking those 3 earlier. But we cannot afford not to score here. We do not get ball after half. We have to score here. Bro, you're literally right next to me. Hit midair. The rain is probably what's keeping us in this game right now, to be honest. Okay, hurry up. Run inside zone. Make this defense confused. Great job. Okay, now call timeout. If we can get at least in field goal range, I'll be fine. It is going to be tough to stop them. Okay, timeout. We cannot afford to throw it deep. We're not going to waste this next timeout, though. Okay, hurry up. Hurry up and switch, come on. Do not make me use this last time out. Snap it. Dang it, we couldn't hurry up. Well, we do go into halftime with the lead, 24-21. We've done really good when it's come to running the football. And I think we need to keep doing that, because they have not been able to stop us. No team really has. I don't know what it is, but our run is just really effective. So we're just not going to pass it nearly as much, even though we become like super predictable when we do that. Defense, we've got to be able to stop their run a whole lot better. Of course, running zone is probably what's hurting us a lot. But still, we need to have Travis out there a whole lot more. Mohamed Boyko as well. I don't know where those two guys are at, but not having our two best defensive players is kind of hurting us. I think Clemson is number 1, it said. It's looking like when Cam Newton and them were still at college. Okay, good tackle. We got to be able to stop their run. And they're going to run the RPO, and he's going to go down, but after gain of 4. Okay, he's going to pass. We know that. Or no, he's not. How does he not get lit up there? Like, seriously. Is that a... What? He's 5'7". Take him down. You're twice his size. Huh? Why do we keep challenging these pointless things? They got the first down. Like, what are we challenging exactly? Said spotted ball. Well, they got the first either way, so it doesn't matter. Run it to the edge. Tackle him, please. Just take him down. We are not doing good in this. When it comes to the run, they are just destroying us. Okay, well, I think I know why. Let's change it up. Let's just go. Let's just go strip ball. Let's put the strip ball down. Or no, I'm sorry, aggressive tackling. Because it is not working. Oh, he's gonna juke him. When it comes to one guy versus their running back, yeah, I don't want to do it, but it's probably best for us to try to blitz him. And now Jason Jewell's hurt. Oh, perfect. Okay, they're going to pass it. How is it not picked? Dylan Guy is there. Dylan Guy was there. Read it 100%. 3rd and 12. Can we hold them to just tie the game? Please. Please. Oh, they're going to get it. We can't cover everybody, unfortunately. Please. No, we can't take him down. Why is Travis not being able to get any of this? He's got over 200 rushing yards because we cannot seem to stop him. He breaks everything. They have taken a lot of time off the clock. We got to remember, though, we have not been able to get the ball in the second half, so... Okay, well, they figured out our strat trying to go to the left. But here's the real kicker, though. Have they figured out that we like to run the football? Well, if we would have got a good block, we probably could have. How is he doing wear and tear-wise? He's okay. Bro, what? You gotta block better. 2nd and 9. Huntley, now's your chance. Of course it's knocked down. As soon as we get him super wide open, it gets knocked down. Okay. They're pressing you, Fiad. What? It hits him in the hands. I hate to do this. I really hate to do this. Why can we not handle football? That is the one thing I trained y'all on. Can we please get to him? Do this to get in the end zone. This is what happens when EA Sports favors one freaking team. How do we go from being able to dominate them to not even being able to catch a freaking football to save our lives? I'm going to switch aggressive freaking tackling. Sorry, aggressive strip ball to aggressive tackling. Because what? Why can't we just not stop the run? At all. Please press up. Travis? Why can Travis not? Oh my God. They're extending their lead. How do we go from dominating them to now just can't do crap? I do not know. And now we can't even get anything going in the blocking game on kick return. Touchdown. It's his 4th one of the day. We've got to go for it, unfortunately. Ooh, we get it. Okay, we're only down by 3. 1 stop is all we need. Duke said it's the only thing keeping us in this game. It's the only thing. Because we're not going to be able to pass it. We've already proven that. We've got to stop that run. We have got to stop the freaking run. We nearly just gave up a big play, and it was just unnecessary. This is probably the best. This is probably the best game any two running backs have had for two different teams. Why are we getting faked out so freaking much? He's got over 300 rushing yards. What is a man to do to try to stop that? They have a really good run game, and I can't say nothing about it. How is their starting running back not, like, just straight up destroyed? Please, Travis. Travis, please. Well, I guess we got a tackle. All they're doing is running the football. They've ran it 22 times. Just tackle him. If we can hold him to a field goal, I'll be fine. But we know that all they're doing is running the football. Third and 2. Travis is hurt. No! He's the main reason we're in this on defense. No, 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 no. They let him freaking get it. Travis, I'm begging you, bro. Please come back in. I tell them to focus on the QB, and what do? They don't. Why do they not focus on the QB at all? I had a feeling they were going to run a read option out there, and they very much did. Please give me a kick return touchdown, Tobias. I am begging of you. That's a good return still. And everybody is just injured. Like, seriously? Everybody is hurt. He's only got -7 speed, so he's still got 97. Please. Give me a break here. No, never having a break. Gotta keep Duke in. Just hold on to the ball, Fiab. We're down 10, going into the 4th. A big defensive stop would be great for us. Both teams have dominated the run game because neither one of us can stop the run. We haven't really done too much in the passing game because it's literally raining, so you already know you're going to struggle when it comes. We're going to struggle when it comes to catching because we already do. Duke's already like severely hurt. Okay, Fiad. It got there to him. It did get there to him. That's just the problem with this game. Okay. Okay. And they don't call pass interference. How much is Auburn paying off these refs? I mean, seriously. They have to be paying him a tremendous amount. Yeah, they're going to give us the first. Oh, I should have followed the blocker. Now, Ty, you have been an up and down player your entire career. Don't even go for it. Keep tying. I don't freaking care. 3rd and 8. You got the first. He got it. Okay. Hurry up. Okay. I hate to rely on the pass here, but we got to do it a lot more. Pressure was there way too fast. Let's go deep over. Sam Shepard. And they're going to have a pick 6. Really? And just to think, we had a 2-score lead on this team at one point. That is why we haven't relied on the pass all game. That's why we haven't relied on it. That's our first mistake, and hopefully that's not our downfall. I mean, we got 5.5 minutes to score several touchdowns. I don't think he's going to get 3 straight return touchdowns. I don't think he's going to have 3 straight games with a return touchdown. We got lucky that I didn't get picked, but bro, why are we struggling with injuries so much? Like, why are we struggling with it? Make your break quicker. You have like 99 mid. Why? Why are you jumping when it's at your crotch? That's a pick. He actually caught it. We'll challenge it just because, but I don't know. We'll see. Do they give it to us? And no, they don't. Of course, anytime you call a challenge, they're never ever going to give it to you. So. I don't know how their running back is not injured at all. He's been running just as much as ours has. Makes no sense. What if we send a freaking blitz? How will that do? It doesn't matter. He's probably... Okay. We can't even send the blitz. It's just the game decided Auburn was going to win a long time ago, unfortunately. And now our linebacker's hurt. The one who got the tackle. The wear and tear doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm pretty sure the running back has an ability to make his Wear and tear better. I cannot believe we had a 21-7 lead at one point. We've just not been able to stop their run at all. Guess this is what happens when you face a team with good run defense. He almost had his third straight. George Treggs just doesn't have the speed. The hole is open. It's just for whatever reason, the lineman thinks he can just pass block on the run. I am at a complete loss for words. Should not have went the way it did. We had such a great chance to win this game, and what did we do? We freaking blew it. And a lineman backing up into us. I don't understand. Nobody can block. Our offense did as much as we freaking could. Like that. That's a great one. That's a great throw. Probably get it to Fiat here. Yep, we got it to him. Touchdown. That only cuts the lead to, I don't know, freaking still multiple scores. Down 28. We can't even get it off. The blocking is just horrendous. I mean, all we can hope to do is onside. And they get it. Yeah, there was no hope of us getting that. Oh, so now we can finally take him down. After 356 yards. He's got 30 rushes. They haven't been able to do anything else. They haven't trusted their pass. They've only... Just to think, if we would have stopped the run today, something would have been different. And their running back's wide open. No, that's actually 18. It's only 18 points. I mean, why not? Why not call timeout? If we can get something going, that'd be awesome. They're just going to kneel it. No. They just kneeled it, but I should be able to call timeout. I don't care. I should be able to call timeout. Pitiful performance by our defense. We allowed 356 yards rushing on 30 attempts. Pitiful. I have no words. Offense did plenty enough. It's either we play good or we play terrible. No in between. Offense has finally started clicking the last couple weeks, but the defense still just terrible. We had the lead going into halftime. We were up 24-21. I mean, I thought we were doing great. And I mean great. But then we couldn't really score, and we didn't really get the ball too much in the second half. Auburn did a great job at that. Hopefully that doesn't drop us too much, but their quarterback did nearly close to nothing. Sam threw one pick. Here's the issue, though. How does their running back not get hurt? Like, seriously. This man must just have insane health. Because he was staying in the entire game. Tell me how he does that. Like, seriously. How does this man not get injured at all? They gave it to him 30 times. And yet when we've only given it to Duke 17 times. Like, I don't know. They gave it to him 30 times and he somehow did not get hurt. Now, they took him out a couple times, but they put him back in not too long after. That's just terrible. Now, for the receivers are probably upset they didn't really get involved too much. I'm honestly, like I said, I'm having more and more confidence in Denzel Huntley. Now, he didn't drop any today, but he has had a history of dropping a lot of passes. This is the second loss on the season. We can still finish ranked, because last year we were 10-3, and we were still ranked. We haven't played a single conference opponent yet. But I mean, hey, we did really freaking good against Auburn. I will give us that. Offense was not an issue. We were able to score easily. Our problem is, well, we maybe need to stop going for it nearly as much on fourth down, because we're actually a good team. I think it's more of me not having enough trust in my actual players. Like, I have very little trust in my defense, because we were just struggling a lot. Then again, us not having Muhammad Boyko out there for whatever reason, and us not really having Travis Trahan out there all that much, that's also what hurt us. Like, I need to see, where the frick is Muhammad? He didn't even get a stat. He didn't record a single stat. Like, I need to see, is Muhammad Boyko hurt or something? Because I have not seen him get hurt at all. We didn't get a sack, and we didn't get a pick. Defense, this is probably the worst game you'll see out of defense all year. Next to the Penn State game. Well, okay, I can't say that. Penn State is a really good team, but our defense, 81 overall. We are just terrible when it comes to that. I mean, we were playing our tails off. There's nothing else we could have done to win this game except play better defense. You gotta think. It's not all on the offense, because we still scored 38. The defense allowed 56. And us scoring 38 against the number 2 team in the nation makes me kind of proud. Yeah, that right there basically sums it up. Mike Ward shines offensively, but can't put together key stops in 56-38 loss. We honestly played a whole lot closer than I thought we would, but their running back was just insane. If I had to guess, some of our recruits are not going to be happy we lost. Like, Free's not happy. Zamora, wow. Our defense is up to an 84. You're actually being serious. Duke Stead won MAC Player of the Week. I wouldn't be surprised if their running back won Offensive Player of the Week nationally. Yeah. But that should have boosted him up. Yeah, Craig LeBeau. How's our running back not up there? I don't know. But we should be able to get Duke Stead up there eventually, because he is an insane player. Like, he's had multiple, almost He almost had 200 yards. But I mean, we're 2-2. Have not played a conference game. Bowling Green's our first one. Bowling Green is, let's see, they are 75 overall. Okay. Hopefully we can win our first conference game. Wow, we've actually moved up to second for George G. And we still can't put any visits into them. We still have B championship contender, but we've got to start winning games. And I mean a lot of them. Conference games cannot be losses. If we win the conference championship, that's what's probably going to boost us into the playoffs because we've already lost 2 games. But you got to remember, it's against 2 really good teams, Penn State and Auburn. Those are 2 really freaking good teams. Penn State was 2-0 going into our game, and Auburn was literally the number 2 team in the nation. So we're still first on all these 5 stars. We still are. Now, it doesn't look like they're actually actively ready for a visit. We'll put 25 hours into him. Schedule a visit for him. All these conference opponents, I don't feel confident in us winning our conference games, mainly because last year we were 87 overall, and we still lost too many games. I just hope we can get back up to double-digit wins again this year. That is the goal. Dexter McSorley, we need as many good offensive linemen as we can get. We're still first on all these guys. Okay, well, I'm gonna take 5 off you and you split 10. We've got plenty of hours. Outside linebacker. Let's put into you. Let's take off your 5 and put 10. A bunch of these guys like Coach Prestige, Championship Contender, and Playing Time. I'm adding, let's add 10 to him. We need to get a lot of good outside linebackers. We are still first on Jared Boone. And we can, okay, well. Sorry, Tobin, but I'm not going to allow that. Put him on a visit. Let's go as soon as we can, week 6. You like proximity to home. That's not going to change. What could change is our championship contender, though. It's a shame you don't like Playing Time or Coach Prestige, because those would be absolutely great. Now, we've got no more hours. Still first on all these corners. Strong safety we're first on. And Victor Free has just said no to us. So we're first on a bunch of guys' boards, which that's good. You know what? I'm just going to super sim these. I don't know how confident I feel in actually just simming it. Even though we are better overall than everybody in our conference, yeah, I don't know how confident I feel. I don't. I really don't. I do hope we can actually have a good game on the ground because if we can get Duke Stead up like a lot of yards, like if we can average 100 yards every game, that'd be the goal. Of course, I'm probably just going to sim it against just like regular sim it against all the actual opponents I feel we can win against. But since they're only 5 overall points worse than we are, actually no, they're 7 overall points worse than we are. I'm just going to super sim it. I want to see what our problem is if we do lose. But I mean, Bowling Green, they are undefeated right now, and they're 19 in the nation. If we can get another top 25 win under our belt, that could boost us up back into the top 25 potentially. But we get to say, hey, we've won multiple top 25 games this year. And now I don't know why it's taken forever to load. But yeah, Bowling Green being at 19, that's a big, big sight for us. Them being ranked is like it's like a I don't know. It attracts us. So we like beating against our conference opponents. Okay, why is it taking forever? Well, this is awkward. Should have been loaded by now. Come on, please load. So, come here often? No, just me. Oh, okay. Why is it suddenly not loading? Hello, game. Can we please load in? Please, please load. I really don't want to have to restart it. Hmm. I have no clue why it's taking this long. Oh, man, I don't know why it's taking so freaking long. It's taking like 20 billion years. Well, dang, am I gonna have to freaking restart it?